Senator.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chairman.
Thank you, Senator Gillibrand. Senator Cramer.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Congratulations to both of you, generals and your families. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your willingness to step in the gap and into these very important positions. Since we've been talking a lot about domain awareness, I'm going to just stay with the theme, but maybe get a little bit specific. My first question is one that I didn't come in here anticipating, but I think is relevant, and probably start with you, General Whiting. Over the last several years, we've had a lot of discussion and obviously noticed that the Air Force has been shedding quite successfully a lot of its legacy ISR, airborne ISR missions and equipment to afford new stuff. Makes perfect sense. My concern has been that while they live with and plan for the promise of space being able to handle ISR for the combatant commanders wherever they may be, whether it's the southern border or CENTCOM, you name it, that a gap could very well occur where there won't be adequate ISR. Presuming for a moment that space can do that at some point, what's your comfort level that space can unilaterally handle the type of ISR that today Global Hawks and others, MQ-9s and others are able to provide?
Yeah, Senator, thank you for that question. ISR from space brings us untold advantages. For example, satellites as they orbit the Earth don't go through sovereign airspace. We can freely overfly any point of the Earth and get those, get that intelligence that we need. I think it's a layered need for systems as we move forward. There will be need for ground-based ISR capabilities, sea-based, air-based, and space-based. But I am supportive of doing the reviews to move as much to space as we can while leveraging the unique attributes that the other domains can bring as well.
Very good, thank you. Since you brought up layers, I'm going to ask about the Space Development Agency's tracking layer program that's going to be operated out of the Grand Forks Air Force Base. First of all, are both of you familiar with it, and how do you see, I'll start with you, General Gio, NORTHCOM, NORAD integrating SDA into your awareness?
Senator, as you alluded to, domain awareness, certainly in the sensing grid, takes a variety of sensors. I look forward to bringing those in, that capability, as well as the space-based long-term persistence that General Whiting mentioned for space to complement the other terrestrial systems that we're using now or bringing online here in the near future.
So bringing up one more legacy domain awareness that I'm familiar with, of course, we're very pleased with the legacy of the Parks radar at the Cavalier Air Force Space Force Station now. We'll look forward to having you up there sometime after you're confirmed, which I'm confident will be soon. But maybe each of you could share a little bit about the importance of that Parks radar over the years and decades, and of course it's expanded its role from missile defense or missile awareness to space, obviously just monitoring a lot of stuff in space. But that's one of those legacy systems that we don't know the lifespan of. What are the modernization opportunities, efforts? I'd just be interested in both of your opinions on Parks and its importance and how we can extend it.
Senator, Parks at Cavalier is an essential part of the NORAD sensing grid that we've been talking about. And specifically, it provides the integrated tactical warning and attack assessment capability for the NORAD commander to use to decide if a threat is a threat to North America. So upgrading that radar and several just like it that we have across the network is extremely important to complement the new systems that are coming in to make sure that that sensing grid can reach out and get all types of threats in all domains.
General Whiting.
Senator, just building on that, I've had the good fortune to visit Cavalier multiple times during my career, was just there last September, and General Gio mentioned it's vital to our missile warning capabilities, but as you alluded to, it's also vital to our space domain awareness capabilities. Its unique position pointing north allows it to see all of our polar orbiting, or all polar orbiting objects, and so it's just absolutely critical for us given its unique location and capabilities, and I expect we'll continue to need that going forward.
Well, thank thank you to both of you, and I'm not going to test you the way that Senator Sullivan did, but we do think there's some other states that could be important to an Arctic mission as well, but we're all for Alaska, too. Thank you, Mr. Chair, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Senator Cramer. Senator Blumenthal.
Thanks, Madam Chair. Thank you to you both for your service, and